Good to see you again, Mona and Alex. If you plan to found a startup company to turn your scientific findings into commercial products or services, you will need to present your idea to potential partners, investors, and customers at some point. Are you ready to learn what it takes to deliver a convincing pitch that stands out and wins people over? Great! The ultimate goal of a pitch is to attract attention and spark the interest of your audience in your business idea. This is key to securing funding for your startup and establish partnerships. To achieve this, it is essential to know your audience and tailor the focus of your pitch accordingly. Clarify who is listening and what they are most interested in. While investors may focus on the stage of development, business concepts, and potential returns on investment, industry partners place more importance on technical advantages or complementarity to their own processes. In addition, be aware that there is a substantial difference between a scientific presentation and a business pitch. A scientific presentation is designed to explain complex methodologies and data, tailored to an expert audience. In contrast, a pitch aims to persuade and inspire, focusing on the problem, solution, and value in a clear, concise way for audiences with different backgrounds. The length of your pitch depends on its purpose, the audience, and the time available to present it, and needs to be adjusted accordingly. The information you want to share is organized into a so-called pitch deck. Be aware that only non-confidential information should be presented. In case you want to share further details, it is essential to sign a confidential disclosure agreement first. A good pitch deck is short, concise, and summarizes the most important content of your business plan. To get your message across, focus on plain graphical elements and avoid bulky text blocks. Remember, a pitch deck has to sell your idea and convince, so make it look professional and high quality. Now let's take a closer look at how you can structure your pitch deck. On the cover page, you can include your company logo and slogan. A compelling pitch has a story and starts with a strong hook, such as a surprising statistic or a provocative question. It's important to spike curiosity, clearly state your motivation, and explain why you are pursuing this venture. Introduce your audience to the problem you aim to address and convince them of its relevance and that there is pressure for solutions. Keep it simple and avoid assuming that everyone in the room is already familiar with the issue at hand. To illustrate the problem, you can use facts and numbers supporting your statement. Pictures are also a good way to highlight the problem and those affected by it. Consider this. If someone does not comprehend the problem you are addressing, why should they care about your solution? Show what you're offering. How does your solution solve the specific problem, and how can people benefit from it? Why is it unique or superior to others? Explain the functionalities and features of your product and show the audience what you've already achieved. Again, support your statements with numbers and facts, and avoid too many technical details. Use cases and user testimonials are powerful tools to highlight your competitive advantage. However, it's not enough to simply develop a solution. It must also be commercially attractive. You must develop a suitable business model and describe how you plan to make money with your solution. Show that you're familiar with your industry. Emphasize the commercial potential of your product and analyze market and target customers. Make clear that you are addressing a demand. Show how big the market opportunity for your individual solution is and that a high market share is achievable. Demonstrate your thorough analysis of the competition and highlight your unique strengths that set you apart from your competitors. If your product is the first of its kind, explain your strategy to maintain its uniqueness. When introducing your team, highlight the unique value that each member brings to your company and identify any areas where additional expertise may be needed and how you're planning to fill these gaps. For investors, particularly in the early stages of your startup, the decision to invest often hinges on the question, do they trust that your team is capable of executing this project? In the next slides, you can include milestones that you already have achieved, a timeline for further developments, and explain possible hurdles if you see any. Next, you can elaborate on future marketing plans or exit strategies. Communicate your financial calculations and how you plan to successfully reach the next milestones. Explain how the capital will be used to enhance company value and subsequently increase return rates for investors. At the end of your pitch, It is crucial to make a clear call to action to inform your audience of what you want from them. Lastly, conclude with a contact slide so that interested parties can easily reach out to you. Be aware that the focus of your pitch should change depending on the stage your startup is currently at. In the early phases, it is most important to convince people of the problem you are addressing, the solution you aim to provide, and especially the team behind the idea. In later phases, the focus shifts to hard numbers, your business model, and the revenue you generate. In the end, practice makes perfect. Train your pitching skills whenever possible, whether it be with colleagues, friends, mentors, or specialized coaches. Take advantage of opportunities to pitch on stage, as it provides valuable feedback from diverse audiences. This will prepare you for when you really need to nail your deal. Good luck, and see you in the next video.